हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू आवर चैनल ड्रीम्स अनलॉक एकेडमी। आज हम पढ़ेंगे नेचर एंड डेवलपमेंट ऑफ जियोमॉर्फोलॉजी, जो कि जियोग्राफी का एक चैप्टर है। बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट चैप्टर है ये। आप इधर से ड्रीम अनलॉक एकेडमी से यूजीसी नेट जेआरएफ, सीयूईटी पीजी, यूपीएससी, एसएससी कोई भी एग्जाम के लिए प्रिपरेशन कर सकते हैं। तो ड्रीम्स अनलॉक एकेडमी को सब्सक्राइब करिए जियोग्राफी पेपर के लिए। आज पढ़ेंगे नेचर एंड डेवलपमेंट geomorphology. So, you may have been interested in geomorphology, but without knowing it, probably you have seen the mountain like Himalaya or Juhu Beach in Mumbai. So, there are some differences like Himalaya and Juhu Beach in Mumbai. किस टाइप का डिफरेंसेस है? स्लोप का डिफरेंसेस है. In this place, you may have noticed that some processes are changing in landscape. You may notice the changing landscape features without varying intensity. Okay, so like for example of India, if you visit from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, from north to south or west to east, like Jaisalmer to Arunachal Pradesh, like this is photo, you can see it. आप देख सकते हैं जैसे कश्मीर जो है वो नॉर्थन पोर्शन पे है एंड कन्याकुमारी जो है वो साउथर्न पोर्शन पे है. वेस्ट में है जैसलमेर जो कि राजस्थान में है और अरुणाचल प्रदेश जो है वो ईस्ट में है. तो इसमें आपको लैंडस्केप फीचर्स में चेंजेस जो है वो देखने को मिलेगा. दिस इज द फिगर ऑफ डाइवर्सिटी इन द रिलीफ फीचर्स. ओके, सो सम क्वेश्चंस arise like this may have tempt you to question why it is like this, why there is diversity in the relief features of the earth's surface. So in this answer, in the present module, we are going to take you on a journey of science of landscape that is known as geomorphology. But before that, let us see the place of geomorphology in geography. We know that physical geography is the base of geography. You know that there are some parts of geography like physical geography or human जियोग्राफी. आप लोगों को पता है कि दो टाइप्स है जियोग्राफी का. एक है फिजिकल जियोग्राफी, दूसरा है ह्यूमन जियोग्राफी. देयर आर सम रिलेशन इट several branches of natural science for the purpose of understanding and the relationship of the man of his environment. ये स्टॉलर का दिया हुआ स्टेटमेंट है. So we can also consider the geomorphology as the base of physical geography. We know that the geography is concerned to provide accurate order rational description of the variable character of the earth's surface. You know that. But the focus of geomorphology is also the surface of the earth. You know, some of the branches of like physical geography. But in the present model, we are going to cover the following aspect of geomorphology. हम cover करेंगे इसमें first definition of geomorphology, organization of the subject matter, relationship of geomorphology with the other subject. So some historical development features like modern geomorphology and age of Hutton and Lowell in Europe. So founder modern geomorphology in America. Like this. This is the portion of we are covered. So recent trend of geomorphology is a very important topic of geography and geomorphology, like that. What is the definition of geomorphology? First we can say a geomorphologist attempt to the formulate answer to following questions like what is a landform? This is the first question. What makes one landform unique from other? What is the differences? And how are different landforms associated with each other? This is very much important. And are they arranged in the sequential order? What is the order? So this question is very much important. How do landform evolve? Evolve means evolutions. कैसे कैसे लैंडफॉर्म का एवोल्यूशन एक स्टेज वाइज होता है, ये भी नेचर में आएगा. हाउ दे मे एवोल्व इन द फ्यूचर, फ्यूचर में कैसे इसका चेंजेस जो है वो आएगा और इसका सिग्निफिकेंस जो है वो क्या है. सो द वर्ड जियोमॉर्फोलॉजी इज ड्राइव फ्रॉम द ग्रीक वर्ड. जी इसका मतलब होता है कि अर्थ, एंड मॉर्फी that means the form, and logos means discourse analysis. Okay, so some of these portions of geography is very much important, like this is the features and definition of geomorphology. What is the geomorphology? And discourse on the earth forms, like this is the types of geomorphology, and the G means earth and morphe means form. अर्थ का फॉर्मेशन कैसे होता है, जियोमॉर्फोलॉजी को अगर डिवाइड किया जाए छोटा छोटा पार्ट में, तो अर्थ को कैसे फॉर्मेशन किया जाता है वही इसमें बोलता है, क्योंकि जी का मतलब होता है अर्थ एंड मॉर्फी का मतलब होता है फॉर्म्स. स्लोगन्स मीन्स डिस्कोर्स. So therefore geomorphology represents a discourse on the earth form in the order of understanding the meaning of geomorphology, like that. Okay, some of this description you may show that in this PDF. So, did you know the term geomorphology in modern sense was probably used by the Keith in the year 1894? It is clear to us. Then, organization of the subject matter. In the modern world, the reason deed of the discipline, it is subject matter and the usefulness of the society. So, the subject matter of geomorphology, structure, process, and system. You know that, and the analysis and evolution of landform. Let us discuss the details about of the subject matter of the geomorphology. Okay, so the first thing of geomorphology, you want to know that about the terrain. What do you mean the terrain? Terrain is a piece of land having certain characteristics, some physical characteristics and some of the non-physical characteristics like human characteristics. What is the structure? What is the structure of geomorphology? Lithology of the rock such as relatively folding and faulting. This is very much important for formation of landform, folding and faulting. Next, strategy of arrangement of the rock, constitution of composition of the rock. Rock is very much important and their composition is also very much important. What is the variation in the relief features of the continents and the ocean basin? So the term structure denotes an arrangement of the elements of the materials of objective and system geomorphology. First, lithology of the rocks such as porosity and relatively permeable and folding and faulting. Next, the arrangement. Third one is composition. Fourth one is variation. So this is the arrangement of structure of geomorphology. Okay. Next is that the process of geomorphology. This is also related to the nature of geography. Okay, nature of geomorphology particularly. So what is the process in geomorphology? It is the mainly related to the external or exogenic forces. There are two forces is like this is internal forces and external forces. This is also called endogenetic forces and exogenesis forces. So these forces contribute to shape of landform. They are also called the destructional process of denudational process, and briefly list of these endogenetic and exogenetic processes are follow that. So you can see the process of geomorphology. This is the endogenetic process, like this. endogenetic process के अंदर आएगा diastrophism, volcanism. Next, exogenetic forces. So what is the exogenetic forces? This is the outer portion of the earth, like weathering, chemical weathering, carbonation, hydration, oxidation, रिडक्शन, ये जो पोर्शन है ये सब एक्सोजेनेटिक फोर्सेस के अंदर आएगा और एंडोजेनेटिक फोर्सेस के अंदर वो आएगा जो कि इंटरनल ऑफ द अर्थ, लाइक डायस्ट्रोफिज्म, वोल्केनिज्म. Okay, this is the two types. So it is important to note that the geomorphy process very intensely form of the region to another. Okay. Next is the systematic analysis of landform. Landform का जो systematic analysis है वो कैसे देखेंगे? The landform on the basic of the scale of relief features, genesis and evolution of the landform. It should be noted that one of the fundamental principle of geomorphology, as the different erosional agent act upon the earth surface, there is the produce in the orderly sequentially landform. Then the classification of landform, like description and classification, like mountain, plateau, plain. This is the example and differentiation of landform. For example, Himalayan mountain range, Tibet plateau, and northern plain of India. Like this. This is the mountain, this is the plateau, and also this is plain. There are some difference of classification of landform. Understand? So genetic classification of landform, it means classification of landform by dominant by set of geomorphic process. For example, tectonic landform, fluvial landform, karst landform, and aeolian process of landform and glaciation also. So we can see that. We can see also the classification of landform and the scale of lifespan. So this is the pools, meanders, flat plain and drainage basins. ये जो है आपको दिख रहा है. This is the very much important, and some of this geomorphology within the concept of the discipline. ये जो geomorphology है बहुत सारे discipline के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है जो कि नेचरल स्कोप के अंदर आएगा, like geology, meteorology, geophysics, hydrology, इवन बायोलॉजी, फीडोलॉजी जो कि सॉइल से रिलेटेड है, और नेक्स्ट है इंजीनियरिंग. दिस इज ऑल्सो रिलेटेड टू द दिस डिसिप्लिन, is also related to geography or geomorphology. Okay, so some process of landform, there is historical development in the way of geomorphologists approach the study of landform at the present time can only see in the proper context. We appreciate that how central concept of the geomorphology have been developed time to time, like ancient period, the medieval period, modern geomorphology age, and Hutton and Lowell यूरोप का जो पीरियड था वो, एंड फाउंडर ऑफ मॉडर्न जियोमॉर्फोलॉजी लाइक अमेरिकन जियोमॉर्फोलॉजिस्ट. So what is the origin of geomorphology? This is the ancient period and medieval period and the recent trends of geomorphology, Northern America and Europe of Hutton. So this is the origin of geomorphology and the history of geomorphology. This is the period of modern geomorphology, age of Hutton and Lowell's in Europe. Okay, clear? This, so this is the ice age formation. Lois Eris ने दिया था, and this is the process. You can see that कि when earth divided some of the portion, like Laurasia in the northern portion and Gondwanan in the southern portion, you can see that in this picture. This is the figure of Pangaea surrounded by the Panthalassa during the upper Carboniferous period. You know the Carboniferous period is a coal formation is related to the Carboniferous period. Okay, so this theory was based on the sound of scientific evidence which ultimately give the birth of the plate tectonic theory. This is also related to the formation of the earth surface, and there are differentiation of the Laurasia and Gondwana land, the north, from north to south. So today's plate tectonic theory is of the great significance in the understanding of the global distribution of the earth and volcano and identification of the disaster prone area we will also study in the theory. Okay, so this is the process of the earth, and this is the nature and scope of जियोमॉर्फोलॉजी। उम्मीद है कि आप लोगों को अच्छा लगा। सेशन को लाइक कर दीजिए एंड चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए। थैंक यू। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट टॉपिक के साथ।